Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 7th to the 13th. This is for Aquarius, Aquarius rising, and Aquarius moon. And we're going to jump right into it, Aquarius. What a big week. This is a huge week with major events, major aspects. You see that I still included the new moon solar eclipse in Libra that happened last week because you're still going to feel the impact. It was so strong, right? It was on the south node, the sun conjuncting the south node. We had the Mercury Cazimi. There was so much happening, all in Libra, by the way. Okay, so you're gonna feel it playing out this week as well, even the rest of the month. And remember, this is part of a 6-month cycle until we get to the full moon in Libra in April 2025. Now, what does this mean for you, Aquarius? Well, ninth house. Okay, so this is in your area of spirituality. You're going through this spiritual evolution that's also higher mind. It's learning, right? It's education. I wouldn't be surprised if you are taking a new course, going back to school, doing something where you're, becoming more wiser in a certain area or more knowledgeable in a certain area. It's also publishing and broadcasting. Keep that in mind. There could be some growth here. Remember, it's a new moon, so new beginnings. And travel, long distance travel could be in the cards for you. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all are traveling now. Now, I'm also calling this the luckiest week of October. And it's because look at these amazing aspects. Look at these amazing Jupiter trines. And after October 13th, no Jupiter aspects for the rest of the month. Okay, so this truly is the luckiest week of the month. And you see Jupiter will go retrograde as well. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about that too. But this is just, please take advantage of these aspects. I'm going to break them down for you in a second. And the other thing is, I don't want you to think that like you won't have luck or expansion or abundance for the rest of the month. All I'm saying is these are all like really golden aspects. So please take advantage, and you could see a lot of luck unfold around you this week as well. Okay, so October 8th, Tuesday, October 8th, we really kick this off with Mercury trining Jupiter. This is enormously special for you. This is, it's Mercury in Libra, Jupiter in Gemini, 2 air signs. You complete that picture, pitch, negotiate, communicate, have important conversations that you want luck around that, I mentioned in your monthly forecast, but this is also a time you could get a lucky break in communication. Maybe you receive a message around this time, something that just truly expands your world. All right. Remember, Sun in Libra, your 9th house, but Jupiter in Gemini is in your 5th house of pleasure, joy, and love. Love, romance. If you're here for love, if you're seeking love, there you go. There you go. Plant that. Go communicate. Go, swipe right. And this is it. All right. This is it. So this is going to be really special. And even if you're in a relationship, you're just going to feel that surge here. 5th house is also children. A lot of children activity. There, maybe you're thinking about having kids. Maybe you're going to be having grandkids. There is something here. And lastly, creativity. Whoosh, like a rocket ship. Okay. Like a rocket ship. Jupiter just expands. And then remember, especially if you're working on a book or something with like podcasts, or if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, take advantage right now. You see, and again, a lot of expansion with partnerships here. Okay. Especially because with all that Libra energy, and it can be love, it can be work. Now you've got Venus trining Mars on the same day. I talked about this at length in your monthly forecast. This is a very emotionally driven aspect, very emotionally charged. This is definitely going to be something work related for you. Okay. Venus in Scorpio, right? In your 10th house of career. And then you've got Mars in Cancer in your 6th house of everyday activities and work. So a lot of y'all are going to feel this really special harmony. Remember, it's all about harmony. Venus is actually in Mars's sign. Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio. So there is that sense of harmony here. This could be your say anything moment. If you're here for love, romance, even 16 Candles, Molly Ringwald, Jake, remember that dude, right? At the end of the movie, they kissed. But you have to think about the entire movie. There were all these external forces and even inner conflict, like they were not getting together. And remember, that's what it's been like with all this Libra energy and eclipse of Libra. So again, with partnerships, relationships, there could have been like ups and downs and whatnot. Again, a lot of work matters. So it could be with colleagues for you. It could be a boss, business partner, something here. But this is where everything kind of comes together. There's a lot of passion here. And again, a lot of creativity, romance, beauty, the arts, everything that Venus represents. Okay, so really take advantage of this. And maybe something here really good with health matters as well for you with Mars and Cancer in your sixth house. So wow, Mars is definitely being a gentleman, big protector energy, embracing his softer side to accommodate for Venus. So again, take advantage of this. Take action and just go for the things that you want. Wednesday, October 9th. Jupiter will go retrograde until February 6th. Okay? 2025. Yes, during Aquarius season. You know, I know that being an Aquarius. If you're new to my channel, I'm an Aquarius. Now, Jupiter going retrograde, which is going to happen on Wednesday, it doesn't mean it's taking away any of the luck, good fortune, abundance, wisdom that you've been experiencing since Jupiter moved into Gemini in May, okay? It just means Jupiter is going to not be at his full power, especially when he moves deeper into the retrograde. So just keep that in mind. This is more a time when Jupiter's retrograde to think about and, you know, have introspective moments about what you have gained, everything that you have reaped, all the abundance, all the expansion, all the wisdom since May, especially with love and relationships, creativity, a big thing here, creativity, okay? Procreation, recreation, hobbies, yes, hobbies, pickleball, whatever you want, love, relationships. But this is truly wonderful energy with Jupiter and Gemini in your fifth house for an entire year until June 2025. And interestingly, I mentioned this, Aquarius, in a previous reading. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is in Gemini, the twin. So there could have been two options that you've been weighing, two different directions, two different things, right? Especially now at this pivotal point during Libra season, after that eclipse, all about that balance and weighing decisions and whatnot. So anyway, just keep that in mind. Now, October 11th, Pluto will go direct until November 19th. This is major. This is really major. Remember, Pluto went retrograde in May as well. Pluto went retrograde in May. And so this is interesting. Pluto having moved into your sign, then moving back into Capricorn, right? There could have been something since May where you felt something was delayed, all right? And you may have not been able to put a finger on it either because Pluto and Capricorn's your 12th house. Everything beyond the physical plane. It's very, very interesting here. You could have been really introspective about what you want for your future. You could have been spending a lot of time in solitude. That is the 12th house, a little bit of isolation there. But like just in terms of reflecting where you are in your life. The other thing is 12th house is intuition. It's the subconscious. Now, Pluto is going direct on October 11th. What does this mean? Pluto, any planet going direct, they mean business, right? After they've been retrograde, after they've been sleeping for so long, they're bouncing forward fast. Okay, so they got the charge about them, but this is Pluto, the planet of power and empowerment. So you have 1 month while Pluto is in direct in Capricorn until November 19th. So month and a week. You have 1 month to go hard. All right. Really go hard here to transform your life. Pluto is saying go home or no, go hard or go home is what Pluto says. And Pluto is that planet that is, you know, he's like, are you going to own me or are you going to fear me? That's what Pluto is. All right. So again, y'all are going deep. A lot of things that could be happening behind the scenes as well, but a lot of it's removing things from your subconscious that is holding you back. All right. I want you to keep that in mind. Remember, Pluto is also destruction. So I've talked about this, Capricorn systems, structures. So think about any walls that are up here that need to go, that you take that sledgehammer, you break them down. All right. Remember, unrooting things from your subconscious so you can move forward and really going deep. This is Pluto we're talking about. Pluto represents the underworld. So really going deep, all right? Really having that transformation, that death and rebirth that Pluto represents. Take your power. Pluto's giving you all this power, all right? So really, really use this. And even think about when Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008, like how have you transformed spiritually, intuitively? Have your dreams been telling you things? Have you been getting a lot of things from your dreams? That is also part of the 12th house. So ask yourself, what is that legacy you want to leave? Where do you want to be in 2025, right? Where do you want to be when Pluto goes direct into your sign November 19th for the next 19 years. Aquarius, you're about to come into so much power. So get prepared for it and live the life that you deserve. All right. So take all that action for it. Lastly, Sunday, October 13th, you see the sun. Well, trine Jupiter. Yeah, huge. The luckiest. This is the best aspect of the month. All right. This is the only time we have sun trine Jupiter this year. Right. So again, just think about this enormously abundant sun working with a planet of luck and good fortune, wisdom, profit, abundance to do something extraordinarily special for you. All right. To make your lives extraordinary. So I would honestly, if you are single, I wouldn't be surprised if you do like meet a soul. You know, like there's the potential is really strong here. It's really, really high here. All right. Even though Jupiter has gone retrograde, it literally just did. So you're still going to get all that, you know, power from Jupiter, doors opening, all the good stuff here. Okay. All the good stuff. So really take action here. Again, a lot of this is going to have to do with just things that bring you pleasure, a lot of children activity, a lot of creative self-expression activity here. So really pursuing anything in a creative capacity for you, but also like family and children and love and relationships. And here's what makes this so special, Aquarius. Over the weekend, the moon will be in your sign. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So you see, we've got that trifecta. We've got, you know, sun in Libra, air sign, Jupiter and Gemini, air sign, moon in Aquarius, air sign. So a lot of mental activity. You're going to be so stimulated. Communicate. And you may feel the urge to, but when I say communicate, have the conversations you need to have to move you forward. Okay. This is the time. Aquarius, you're the visionary. Have that vision for your future now, okay? You're the humanitarian, you're the genius, we are, right? So lastly, Mercury is going to move into Scorpio on that same day, October 13th, for the entire month, all right? As I said in your monthly forecast, Mercury in Scorpio is more Mulder than Scully, okay? More Velma than Scooby-Doo. Okay, so really going deep and not being afraid to, you know, really go under the surface, exploring the unknown. There is going to be this curiosity here, what's going on behind the scenes, even in terms of your life, your transformation, you know, even exploring your shadow side, like again, unrooting things, getting, you know, wanting to get a little uncomfortable to get comfortable. That's what you're going to be experiencing here, especially with career. That's all the Scorpio energy. All right. Mercury and Scorpio. Scorpio rules your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements. You've got so much happening there. So, especially with Mars and Cancer too, you've got a lot happening there in your 6th house of work. Yes. Big time to really just know what you want moving forward. Like I said, going deep. Okay. And even like deepening communications as well around this time. And I'm going to mention this next week, but we do have that overlap with Venus and Mercury in Scorpio next week. So you're really going to feel it in terms of career. So let's get started. Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you for the week of October 7th to the 13th for Aquarius, Aquarius rising, and Aquarius moon. Aquarius. All right. So I do a traditional cultic cross spread, offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, well, you know that we will. Secondly, Aquarius, you know that I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. Speaking of career, you know, we have this really big new moon in November, kicking off November in your 10th house of career, if you're here for a career. Okay. So let's see what's going on for you. Oh, wow. What is going on? Okay, so really go deep. You need to really go deep. There's so much happening here. I don't even, wow. Okay. So, okay, let's get started. You got the moon. Okay. So yeah, you could have been, there's a lot going on. Like I said, the fact that Pluto's retrograde this week and then going direct, that's going to be strong energy. When Pluto went retrograde, that was strong energy for you. That's the 12th house, the subconscious. Like you could have had a lot that you were processing, maybe even like being emotional, like a little bit more emotional than normal with Mars and Cancer as well in your sixth house of everyday activities as well that heightens your energy and, emotions. You got the moon. Okay. So really go deep. Remember what I talked about, like breaking down the walls. Look at the two towers here. I mean, like you're that little, crayfish there. You got to go, you see your buzz and go toward your future and your legacy here in the ocean. That's a lot of water emotions. You got the moon here, emotions. So trust your intuition. That's the moon as well. You can even see the moon in front of the sun, blocking that sun. All right. So what is the moon? It is a rock. It reflects the light from the sun. And so that's why you got to go within. Okay. You got to find that light within you. All right. It's what I want you to do. Going to be a lot of, you're probably going through this emotional process. Could be with money, finances as well. The moon in tarot is attributed to Pisces. Pisces does rule your second house. So money, income, finances, all of that, all assets, okay, material things as well, your material world. And I'm saying that because you've got Saturn there and you've had Saturn there for about a year. So there could be some changes that you're going through, especially with work. We have careers to make money. So really go within to know what you want, okay? You even see the hermit's face in the moon, all right? Going deep, introspective, soul searching, all right? You may be doing that, but it seems like there's going to be some emotions that you have to work with as well, okay? Now, the other thing is you got the star in the heart of your spread. So you do that work, you're going to be absolutely fine. You got something new happening. That's the biggest thing coming through. You think about your monthly forecast. That was a lot of new things happening for you. You know that, right? So this is really great. It seems like you're going through, also like this rebirth energy, the star attributed to Aquarius. This is your card in tarot. Okay. So out of the major arcana, so this is absolutely amazing. You do you. Trust your intuition. Trust your, inner self. Listen to your, inner voice. Be in touch with your higher mind. You're going to be fine. Everything's aligning for you. You know that, okay? So there's something that is happening where your world is starting to build. There's this fertility. There's this growth here with the star card, all right? So you even see the water barrier pouring onto the land as well. So remember your physical world, like there's growth. It's working. Stars are aligning. All the stars, 8 pointed, right? Okay? And there's 8 stars. It's card 17, when 7 equals 8. Referencing. You got it. Strength. Strength card, that's, going to be a big thing for you. Okay, so, but 8 in numerology is also like prosperity, success. There's something new happening for you. I want you to keep the faith. I want you to, and there's a lot of wisdom here, a lot of healing here too. So I think that you're going to be fine moving forward. All right. But just be able to make the decision that you need to make. You got the 3 of Pentacles in the root of your spread. All right. So there could be something here where you're maybe not seeing eye to eye with, maybe you have started a new job. Maybe there has been something here where even with your current job, you're seeking something and you're just not seeing eye to eye with colleagues, maybe a boss. They want something different. You could be asking for a raise. It's not happening yet. There could be some little bit of a like delay here. So just keep that in mind. This is, just a weekly reading. So continue to work with that energy that you're being true to you. You're vibrating at this high frequency. All right. So the other thing is because you have Pluto, it's already, first half of the week retrograde. So that's already really doing the inner work. Now Pluto's going direct in Capricorn in your 12th house. So really unrooting things. But there could be something here where when I said isolation earlier, yeah, you could be like, really being just kind of like I need to do me, I need to take time, but still connect. We are still in Libra season, okay? It's very social. Libra, very social. Ben Libra is partnerships, relationships. You're gonna just come on. Let's still connect with people, but there may be just a little bit of a disconnecting with other people, and maybe a project that you're working on that just something for me that's coming through is it may be new, but it also may be feeling like, okay, maybe I need some help with this, or maybe I need, other eyes on this. All right. So just keep that in mind. Like be social. You got the 2 of Swords in your crown. All right. So speaking of that Libra energy, this card is attributed to Moon in Libra. So remember, there may be something here with partnerships, relationships. If that does not resonate with you, it really is just, again, you going within, knowing what you want, trusting your intuition to move forward, because you got the moon twice now. You got the moon card and you got the sliver of the moon here, and her back is turned to the moon. Her back is turned to the sea. Intuition, emotions. Like, trust your intuition, trust your emotions. Go deep, okay? You see that blindfold? You've got to take that blindfold off eventually, because those swords are going to get heavy. You've got to make that decision. There could be something that you're thinking about that it's just you're still maybe at like a crossroads, or maybe like undecided about something. So really, again, trust your intuition. That's going to make and have that faith in yourself. It's going to make the entire like huge difference here. Yeah. And then with the 6 of Cups, you're going to be fine. This is truly like feeling protected. Okay. Feeling protected. You got that protector energy this week, feeling protected. There's a lot of security here. This is the biggest house in tarot, indicating that. And you see the children here. A lot of sharing, a lot of kindness, a lot of giving, and a lot of selflessness. But also, this is the 6 of Cups. It's like everything will be harmonizing for you once you take off that blindfold and feel empowered moving forward. The other thing is that this card is letting your hair down. It's saying like, don't stress. You're good. You're fine. Don't stress about anything. Okay. Make that decision. I think that once you make that decision, or even prioritizing something over the other, but even just really taking charge, you're going to feel so much better. You got the 9 of Cups and the root of your spread. So really amazing, because throughout this week, it feels like it just may be like a lot of like, I would avoid overthinking things, overanalyzing things. You're all set here, okay? You got the 9 of Cups and the root of your spread. This is a lot of satisfaction. This is just like, hey, I did great. I'm proud of myself. And it's also the Witch Come True card, okay? So really, really, really nice. So there could be something happening this week where you're very proud of yourself for something that you accomplish, something that you do. It could be on a personal level, spiritual level, something in your physical world, but a lot of enlightenment here, okay? You could even see him sitting there like a genie, right? Like a genie in a bottle. I say this genie in a bottle energy. And so manifest that for yourself. But again, it seems like there is going to be some great things happening for you. But it just may be like, again, weighing options, weighing decisions. There may be something here. Try not to overanalyze it. Just trust your intuition, because you did get the 8 of Swords in your future. So you are moving in this new path, this new journey. Some of y'all may be in a place where it's just like, okay, I it may feel intimidating, or there may be some sort of truth where you're like, okay, I really have to trust my intuition at this point, because now you got the only 2 people in tarot that are wearing a blindfold. So you got to really think about this, and know that, hey, as long as I am going deep and doing that work, trusting myself, I'm going to be golden. I'm going to do great. I'm going to do fine. All right. So I'm getting also an energy of like making some sort of sacrifice too for something else for some of y'all. And that may be the hard decision. There's something here that just feels really bigger than, it's just really big for you. But again, you got the moon, the 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. So just really go within, really, and trust yourself. I'll even clarify the 8 of Swords for you. Okay. Oh yeah, you got the 7 of Swords too. You really got to go deep. You can't avoid things at this point. Okay. You can't avoid things. This card has if we call the 8 of Swords. We say the self-victim card. She put herself here. She doesn't want to face the truth. She doesn't want to be on it. It's the mental suit, the swords, right? Air suit. And then you've got the 7 of Swords, where this is a lot of dishonesty, a lot of deceit, a lot of distrust, but this is really you. This is saying like, don't take any shortcuts. Like, just really do the thing that you know you have to do. Be honest with yourself about everything, okay? The other thing is, yeah, it definitely could be something that you may be afraid of, that someone is going to be doing something, a little not so cool to you, all right? So just keep that in mind, that there's a reason why this card, like, he's stealing the swords in broad daylight for a reason, okay? The reason is he can be caught, all right? So that's what I'm saying. So it's saying that you're recognizing that, okay? If it is someone within your world, and it's someone that you need to have a conversation with instead of ignoring it, all right? But again, the bigger energy is you. I think you got the Queen of Wands, all right? So yeah, it just seems like for me, a lot of money, career stuff here. That could be a big, strong possibility, especially with the Queen of Wands in your future as well. But you see that like once you do that inner work, seeking your higher truth, all of that, you're going to be fine. Okay. Your personal transformation. But this is just saying like not just being honest with yourself, not lying to yourself about something, especially if it has to do with someone else instead of ignoring it. Like, let's take care of this. And Queen of Wands, amazing. There you go. Okay. So she's very charismatic. People gravitate toward the Queen of Wands. This is getting whatever you want. She's also in touch with her shadow side too. You see the black cat here. The other thing is you see the pyramids in the background, right? So if you are into Egyptology, you would know that cats were worshipped back in Egyptian times. So a lot of power here. So she's got a lot of power. Okay. She's got the full powers of the sun with that sunflower in her hand. Again, very, very charismatic queen here who can get whatever she wants because she's worked hard for it. And she has that high vibration energy. She understands the law of attraction, right? So raising your frequency. Let's get to your stuff. Aquarius, wow. Big changes this week. But again, it almost feels like don't overanalyze things, and it's like don't like you could turn out, it could be like you holding yourself back by like really just overanalyzing things and feeling stuck in a situation rather than taking charge and like, let me just break down these walls and move forward. All right. By the way, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Team Aquarius, what's going on? And you'd all love y'all. All right. So yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness. There's some changes this week. It seems like it's going to be pretty enormous. But a lot of it's going to have to do with you going within, okay, and being comfortable with all these changes that are happening in your life because you are good. You are fine. You just need to have that faith in yourself and face the things you have to. Now, you also got the Five of Wands, which is a challenge card, but it just seems like, again, there's this tug of war energy happening up here. There's all this like even like noise that's happening. Let's all right. Let's leave the noise in the past. The other thing is, remember I said you have a lot of emphasis on children. If you do have children, there could be something there. There could be something, you do see the kids here, swinging their wands in the air. There's a lot of egos at play in the Five of Wands. But again, there really could be something here where someone's got to rise above. Okay. Like I said, it's just egos at play. And so it's a matter of like shifting from your physical mind to your higher mind, being in touch with your higher mind, and really just saying, y'all, let's get along. Let's see eye to eye. And again, if it's internally with you where it's just so much happening up here, one thing that I want to bring to mind is that Mars is in Cancer, and that can bring a little like burnout energy. So I don't want any of y'all to go through like mental exhaustion. All right. So just remember, face the things that you have to, and you're going to feel so free. Okay. Eight of Cups in your external factors area. Looks like there may be a parting of ways with someone, okay? And that could be the thing. It could be something that's pretty bittersweet. It could be like job related, something with money, something with financial matters as well. But something that you feel, the Eight of Cups, you see him walking away from the cups. Nothing's wrong with them. Just knows and believes like there's something else. There's something else. Now, you see you got the moon 3 times here. 3 times. This is an eclipse as well. Oh my goodness. So really, really just try to get out of your headspace and take that action and, be in touch with your emotions as well. But there may be a big shift. Partnerships, relationships, again, a big theme this week as well. And again, that can be career, that can be work, whatever resonates with you. But it just seems like there may be something here that was just, see it as it was meant to be, right? Now you got the 10 of Cups as well. So you got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Continue to not only have faith in yourself, but you've got Jupiter and Gemini, which is amazing, in your 5th house of pleasure, joy. It's so much, it's an amazing house. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Continue to move to that place where you are seeking that enlightenment, and you see that enlightenment and you feel it. All right. Deep down in your bones. This is a card of total joy, a lot of enlightenment, happy, everything. You see the couple, family. Remember, that is emphasized for you, right? Love, relationships, also children here. So there's something big that you're moving toward, and I want you to continue moving toward that. Okay. Remember, cups, emotions, love, even feel it, like be in touch, and continue to work with that energy. You're absolutely going to find, and it seems like you are on that path. It's just, again, you could get in your way by like not making some decision or really holding on to something that you really need to let go, because you also got the Hermit. Do that deep dive, do that soul searching, and that's going to serve you well. Okay. Remember, you got the moon. I pointed out the Hermit's face in the moon, and now you got the Hermit. So very interesting. You're getting all these like connect, you know what I mean? Like they're all connecting, like all the dots here, all the cards here. The Hermit, like, let's do it. Let's go deep. Let's have that personal transformation. The Hermit is Virgo, by the way. Virgo rules your 8th house of transformation, death, and rebirth. So be excited about this new cycle and take charge for this transformation that you want, but you got to go deep for that. Okay. That's going to be you getting in touch with your inner wisdom. All right. It's all going to come out because you have that all inside you. You have that light inside you. Let it shine. Okay. Like a star, because you have the star in the heart of your spread. You're going to be fine. You're the Queen of Wands. You're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. But there's just maybe something. Let's just let this go. Let me work on this. Break down these walls to move forward. Aquarius, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this reading, it would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. I'm very curious now too. Secondly, next week we will talk about that full moon in Aries. So again, something is already coming to completion or culmination for you. So we'll talk about that. But just go deep. Go deep this week and feel good. Feel good. Have those emotional experiences that you need. Okay, you're moving in this. I mean, the Queen of Wands, she's a big entrepreneur as well. So you're good. She's got a lot of power. Okay. She, let me see. There's I mean, with love and relationships too. You know, the Queen of Wands actually, out of all the queens, has a lot of like, you know, sexual energy. If you're here for that, you do have Jupiter in your 5th house of, you know, like I said, like sex and procreation. But anyway, this is just more about your journey. I know I'm going to stop talking. I'm just want to be here for you, Aquarius. All right. So thank you so much. I will see you next week. All right. Bye bye.